So what do you do in between promotions for your membership? Well, you run an evergreen promotion and campaign, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about in this lesson. So the key thing with an evergreen campaign is you want to maintain membership. And if you remember, during the months here, when you have the spike, those are when you're running your promotions. But what do you do in the in-between months so that you hold steady? Because we all know with any membership site, you're going to lose members every month. So how do you maintain a steady stream of members? Well, you do it by using an evergreen campaign. And an evergreen campaign is very simple, especially if you watched the last lesson on webinars. Did you watch it? You sure? Okay, good. Because here's exactly how the evergreen campaign works. Once you have created a webinar for a live promotion, you're essentially going to use the same webinar for an evergreen promotion. And an evergreen promotion means that you're able to run that all the time. And so what you would do is you would have a Facebook ad that would lead to a registration page for an evergreen webinar. This is a webinar that runs constantly. And the purpose of the evergreen webinar is to then sell the membership. And I know what you're thinking, but Stu, didn't you say that you only do 2 promotions a year? Yes, that's exactly what I said. I said we only do 2 public promotions per year. But these evergreen promotions allow people a backdoor way or a VIP way to get into the membership. And it's enough that it covers the drop-off that we tend to experience just through a regular drop-off of any membership. So the members that we gain through an evergreen campaign basically offset the members we would lose just through our regular drop-off or our attrition. So the whole process is pretty straightforward and simple. We'd have a Facebook ad that leads to a registration page for a webinar. On the webinar, we then sell the membership. So pretty straightforward, right? And in terms of the way that that would work for the offer, we would basically describe the fact that every year we do 2 public enrollment periods, one in the spring, one in the fall, April and September. And we would say something to the effect of, so those are the only 2 periods of time of the year when you'd be able to register for the membership. But because you are listening to this particular webinar right now, there's a special VIP way to be able to get in. It's a backdoor way. If they were to go to the regular page, the sales page, they would see the wait list that we talked about. So this is a secret link for them to be able to register and join, and there's a limited window of which they can join using that particular link. So if they don't join right away, they're going to be earmarked in our database, and so they would not be able to join later on, or they would not be able to join for a certain period of time. And so the whole key thing here is that you want to make sure you distinguish between public enrollment periods and private enrollment periods. The evergreen process utilizes and leverages the private enrollment period. And you're not going to have thousands of members joining like you would during your public enrollment periods, but you will have enough that's going to offset the drop-off you'd experience naturally from any membership. And so the whole process, again, real simple. Facebook ad to a webinar registration to then sell the membership. All right, so hopefully that helps, and that is our evergreen process. Pretty straightforward. Now the key then is once you get one webinar set in place, there's nothing stopping you from creating multiple webinars. And in fact, if I could wave my magic wand, that's exactly what I would do for most people, is I would just create another webinar that would focus on another challenge or area of concern that people want to overcome. And I would create multiple evergreen webinars that would all serve to continuously fill the membership. So the evergreen process, it works and it's great. The whole key behind it is that it offsets in the membership realm the drop-off that you generally are going to experience. Okay, in the next lesson, I'm going to talk to you about something else that we do to also offset drop-off. This gives us a little boost during the months when we're not doing a big promotion, and it's a promotion to the wait list. We call these flash promotions. I'll talk to you about that in the next lesson.